Hey everybody, this is Brian here from Co-op Critics, and I am here to do a grab bag today on Stardew Valley, which is a game for the PC that's been out for probably about a month or so now, and I cannot stop playing it. It is super fun. If you've ever played, I would say Harvest Moon, or you've ever played Animal Crossing, then I think you'll find a lot to like in this game, and as you can see, this is my main character Her name is Molly Metalhead. She had a crappy office job that she decided to give up so that she could come and work on the farm that she inherited from her grandfather. So you begin the game by inheriting this farm, and when you first get here, you'll see the remnants of it. There are a lot of there's a lot of trees, there's a lot of rocks. There's a lot of things that are basically clogging up the area that you could be planting crops in on your farm. There's also some broken down buildings here. So as you'll see, what you have to do is you actually have to clear out a lot of this area. So I am clearing out the area around the farm in order to be able to plant crops later on. So you spend a lot of time in the early game doing this, basically chopping down trees, breaking rocks, sort of mining. The mechanics are really simple, but the gameplay, it feels good. You know, like there's a satisfying thunk to your axe as it goes into the tree, and there's you know, as you chop rocks and things like that. But what's cool about it is this isn't just a farming simulator. Like, you start off certainly wanting to build your farm up and you know, plant crops and all that kind of stuff, but what you quickly find is that there are a lot of quests that you can go on, and I don't know why my axe isn't working. Usually when I hold down the button I just continue to use the axe, but I must have changed one of the settings or something like that. So in any case, I'm clearing out the brush from my farm so that I can plant more crops, and you'll see, I can come back to this later, that on this farm, and you actually can till the land too, so you have a hoe, and sometimes there's things that are just starting to sprout, and you can take them out. I got some acorns around here. I've got some maple leaves for sap and things like that. So, and then of course if I take out my pickaxe, I can crush rocks and stuff like that, and then I can use my axe to basically break through little logs that have already fallen off the trees and stuff like that. So lots to clear still in this farm area. If you come over here, you will see my farm. Oh no, something happened to my fence. Well, that's a bummer. Wow, two things happened to my fence. My fence started breaking down. I wonder if there's animals that are trying to get into my crops. What is that? I think there is. Oh, my inventory's full. Okay. Well, let's take a quick trip to town then, and I'll try to offload some of this stuff here. Time passes very quickly in this game. Every few seconds is like 10 minutes in the game, and so you go from morning to evening very quickly, but you can take a trip from your farm down to town here, and this is sort of the general store right here, which we'll go into in a second. But I wanted to get down to, if I can, the blacksmith. And I'm probably not going the right way because I'm still learning the right places to go in this game. No, I don't want to go all the way down there. I want to go over here, I believe. To the blacksmith. Please be right here. Yes. Because I have what's called geodes, which are basically things that you... Oh, this isn't the blacksmith. This is the... See, now I'm going to miss my opportunity. Wait a second. Wait just a second. Yes, we're going to eat that. Okay, now I have room. A daffodil. I need a dandelion. That's one of the things that I'm looking for. But, oh, I can craft a snack. So as you'll see here... Oh boy. I have to get rid of some stuff. And I kind of missed my opportunity to do that. So we're going to put that right here, and we're going to throw the daffodil aside. And we're going to eat that. Yep. So when you go into your menu here, you'll see that you have all your tools, and I have a backpack that has 24 slots right now. You have your skills that you've learned from mining and foraging and fishing and all that kind of stuff. You have the people in town that you've met, and you can actually give them gifts to improve your relationship with them. You have a huge map that shows you where you are. This is our farm over here. And you have your crafting menu, which are the things that you've learned how to craft. The things that are grayed out are things that you do not have enough materials for at this point. So I can make another snack, which I'll do. Oh, I can make more than one. How many can I make? 3, 4, 5. Ooh, excellent. I'm going to have to craft some more fencing later to fix my fence. You can make fertilizer. So, and I just learned how to make a furnace, although I don't have the stuff for it yet. So these are different things I found in the world, and as you find more things, you'll basically identify more. And so we're gonna go back. I'm not gonna eat that now because it's evening, and oh, you know what, let's give this guy a snack. I'm gonna give that to him. This is interesting. Maybe he liked that. Maybe that is going to help him have a better relationship with me. So we'll see. But you can wander around town. One of the first things that you're asked to do is to meet people and to introduce yourself to them, and then you can start to form relationships with them. There's a lot of areas that you don't have access to immediately, like this sewer here. I know is definitely going to be something that I can get into later, but I can't get into it right now. So you kind of see a lot of things early on that you might be able to do later, but you don't have the tools or you don't have the skills to do right now. So you spend a lot of the early game sort of on your farm and making sure that you are clearing it out and all that stuff. Let's see what Marnie has to say. Good to see ya. That's it, huh? Okay. I'm still looking for a dandelion. So you find some random stuff like this wild horseradish. But I need a dandelion, and there's one right behind that fence, but I can't break the fence. A lot of times, when you're on your farm, you can break rocks, and when you're in the mines, you can break rocks and stuff, but if I walk up to this particular thing, oh, I can. Wait, I guess I can in some certain places. There are other places where you can't, so... There's different merchants throughout the area. So here's one right here. We can go talk to her. We can buy tulips, red cabbage, basic fertilizer, cave carrots, sunflowers, yellow armchairs. We don't want any of that stuff, and I'm saving my money because I have to build something specific soon. So I'm not going to buy anything from her yet. But later on, when I actually have a farm that's making me money, I might be able to do that. See, I can never get close enough to those flowers. That's a bummer. I'm going to go back to that fence and see if I can actually... Ooh, who's this person? Leah. If you hear any banging from inside my hut, it's probably just me working on one of my sculptures. Okay, so we know she's an artist, so we'll keep that in mind if we find anything that might be something that we think that she would like. So, let's see. Yeah, see, it won't let me break this fence, despite the fact that I want to get at the flowers that are in that fence. So... And it won't let me take down this tree. But I guess I can take down like regular small brush and logs and stuff like that. So as we're sort of walking around, it's getting to be late. It's 7:30 now. So if we make our way back, I'm pretty sure there's a path right up to our farm, not far from here. If I go up. Okay, so I'm going back to my farm. This is my farm. And as you'll see... You constantly have to sort of look for things to clear out. All of these larger items I cannot clear out as of yet because I don't have the right tools. I have to upgrade my tools to be able to do that. So all I can really do right now is clear as many trees as possible. And I'm running out of energy, as you'll see on the right-hand side on the bottom, so this is going to be the last tree I'll be able to clear. And then we're going to go home at the end of a long day, and we will go to sleep. And tomorrow morning, maybe we'll repair that fence. Ooh, I can harvest some crops if I have the inventory. Oh, it's full. Okay. So let's go back to bed real quick. And then the next morning, it saves every night, by the way, when you sleep. So the next morning, we'll say hi to the dog. Hello, Riff. And we'll go out, and it's raining, so we don't have to worry about watering the crops, because obviously it's raining right now. So we're gonna go to town and see if we can turn in some of this stuff that I have in my inventory for some cash and make room for me to get other things. So build your farm, meet people, form relationships, and you also get quests. If you look in the journal that we have here, it tells you you can go to the mines, and if you fight a certain amount of slimes, you can join the Adventurers Guild. If you build a furnace, you'll complete a quest. Introductions, you're supposed to meet everybody in town. I've met everybody but 4 people, so I'm trying to do all of those things. The stores are open and closed at certain times, so you have to pay attention to basically what your schedule is. And we're kind of going to hang around for a few until the stores open, and then we'll see what we can get rid of. This Joja Mart place here, I think is what it's called, Joja Mart, is like the big box store that has moved into town, and it's sort of threatening the small businesses, and you can basically try to support the small businesses and make an enemy out of them. I won't get too far into the story about that, but they're sort of if there's a villain, so to speak, they are kind of the villain. Let's see, it's 7:50. We are right outside the blacksmith, so we're going to hang out here for a few. Oh no, that's not the blacksmith. I keep doing that. The blacksmith is... where are we? Mayor's Manor, River Road. Where is my blacksmith? Valley Museum and Library. Oh, it's right up. Okay, here's the blacksmith. I was literally there almost the entire time. So we're going to wait until 9 o'clock, and then we're going to go over to the blacksmith. I really wish I could find a dandelion, though. I'm so needing them. It's either a dandelion or a daffodil. I forget which one I need, but they're right there. I just can't get to them. So you'll see how fast time passes. It's 8:50 now, and in a couple more seconds it'll be 9 o'clock, and I can go into this building. Boom. So here we are. I'm going to have the blacksmith process any geodes that I have, which you'll see right here. And he charges me 25 bucks to do that. Oh, seriously, bro? Okay, we can't do that yet, so let's go to shop and let's see what we can sell. 19 copper ore. I'm gonna have to sell that. Even though I didn't want to. Okay, now let's see if we can get him to process our geodes. And we're gonna have him take this right here. What is that? Copper? And I bet I don't have room for that. Thunder. Okay. Let's see. Can I sell that to him? He will buy a thunder egg, and he will buy my copper. Okay, so that's 2 things I was able to get rid of. I know I probably should have saved that stuff, but I'm trying to thin some of this stuff out. So if we go back across here, I will go over to the store. See what else I can get rid of. Boom, boom, boom. Good morning, sir. I will sell... I think those are starred because they might be a quest item, but I'm not positive. Maple seed times 12, pine cone times 12, sap times 121. Yeah, let's do that. Get rid of those. Get rid of those. We will get some... What kind of seeds do we want? Let's buy some... Let's just buy some parsnip seeds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that we can fill out our farm. Boom. Okay, I bet this is a backpack with increased 36 less 10,000. No way. No money for that. So you can see that you can go to the different stores, you can buy and sell stuff, crops that you get, you can sell, you can buy seeds to plant different crops. And really, if you want to play it mostly as a farming simulator, then your goal is just to sort of keep the farm profitable and running and build it up and repair everything and all that kind of stuff. But you could totally ignore a lot of what's going on the farm and get more involved in the quests. I'm just going to go put some stuff in my thing here. Put the wild horseradish. We'll put that there. We'll put the fiber there. We'll put the slimes there. We'll put the bug meat there. And we'll hold on to everything else at this point. I think, yeah. So we'll go back out. And we're going to plant some crops in the places that there are none. Like here, and here. I have fertilizer, if I want to put fertilizer down. I can put the fertilizer down and it'll help the crops grow faster. So now, we'll go over to the parsnips, put the parsnips there, and then we can plant our parsnips. So, bam, 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 and bam. Now we have some to harvest, so we'll harvest potato. No, I don't want to eat the potato. Cauliflower. Another potato. Oh, there's green beans over there. Grab our green beans. Okay, everything else is planted. Now what I need to do is probably get rid of the broken fence and build some new fence. 1, 2. Let's put that up here. Boom. Bam. Bam. So I just repair. Oh, there's another piece that needs to be repaired. So you can see that my farm is very small right now. In fact, it probably could stand to be expanded a little bit. So maybe we'll just do that. Even though I don't have enough crops to plant in it right now. We could totally bring that out a little bit more. Oh, I didn't want to go that direction. This is where sometimes it gets a little bit clunky. And again, I'm playing with a controller, so it's probably less clunky if you're playing with a mouse. But you can see that the fence actually degrades after a while. I'm actually going to chop down my whole fence because I have such a small area right now. And I haven't really had any animals that are coming to destroy it. That I really don't need this fence right now. So I'm going to take it down. I have a fence over here, and I can build that out later if I want to. So what I actually want to do is eventually till all of this area and plant more crops there. But I'm not going to do that right now, because right now I'm going to finish chopping down some trees while I have the energy. You only get a certain amount of energy, although you can replace it with eating food and stuff like that. So it's a little bit of slow going, as I mentioned in the beginning, when you're trying to, you know, chop stuff up on the farm or break rocks or whatever. So it's not like you can just come in on the first day and totally get rid of all this stuff, because you can't. And every day you go to sleep, a new day begins, and it sort of measures the days that you've been there. And I think there's a certain amount of years that you're supposed to get your farm totally up and running by, but we're still in spring right now. I think we're probably going to head to summer soon, now that I think about it. So what I really want to do is get my farm cleaned out and have all my crops planted and harvest the spring ones, because when the seasons change, the types of crops that you can plant also change. So, and you'll see I can't do anything with those larger rocks or the humongous tree stumps, so I'm just taking out the stuff I can until I upgrade my tools. And once I do that, I'll be able to take out all these big tree stumps and all that kind of stuff. So, this game is super fun. It is super relaxing. Definitely the type of game that you could put a podcast on, or you could put your favorite music on and just play it. Although I will tell you that the soundtrack is very charming and kind of adorable. But it's definitely a game that you can take at a very leisurely pace, and it doesn't put a lot of pressure on you. In fact, you know, fighting creatures in the mines is really like the most stressful thing that you'll do. The other stuff is very, you know, it's very easy just to sort of get in the zone with it. So, and you'll see that my energy meter is shaking because I have so little energy left. So we can eat an energy bar, and we get some energy back, and now I can go back to chopping wood, at least for a few more minutes. And then when your energy runs out for the day, I usually go to bed and sleep till the next day, but you can certainly, you know, make more food and get your energy back up to kind of hang out and do that. But I'm still very early in the game, so I'm just getting myself established. Those few crops that I have are really all that I have so far, so I haven't done, it looks like I haven't done anything, but I've actually been putting a decent amount of hours into this game. I think if you get totally exhausted, then a good night's sleep doesn't help you as much as it could. So let's go see if sleeping replenishes all of my energy. And there's the dog. What's up, Riff? Keeping an eye on the crops. I just want to show Riff some love. Okay, if we sleep, then we wake up the next day, and I was pretty exhausted, so, oh, I did get all my energy back, so that's good. There's Riff. Look at that crazy dog. He's a good kid. Have you settled into your new life? I can't believe you're all grown up. Time sure flies now that you've gone. I have all this extra money laying around, so I've included a little gift. Love, Dad. 500 gold. That is totally awesome. I am getting towards my goal. Tomorrow we're all getting together for the flower dance. If you can find a partner, you might even want to participate in the dance yourself. There's a little clearing beyond the forest. 9 a.m. and 2 p.m. Okay, so that's something to go to. So you get like these invitations to different events that are happening, and you can participate in them, and you can build relationships with the residents, and you can get some cool rewards and stuff like that. So there's always something to be doing. And if you get sick of the farming piece, you can go do quests and stuff like that. So there's really a lot to explore in this game. It is, again, a very leisurely paced game, but there's a lot of fun stuff to do. And there is time windows for things. So you do have to pay attention to like when something is happening and when it's available, when the stores are open, that kind of stuff. You do have to manage your inventory a little bit, but there's not much that's stressful about this game. It is a super fun and relaxing game to play, and I have been sinking a lot of hours into it and will continue to do so. So I definitely would recommend Stardew Valley on PC. You can get it on Steam now. Not sure what the plan is in the future for it coming to other consoles, but I know it's been a runaway hit so far, so my guess is that it will be very soon coming to other consoles. So there you go. That's your grab bag for today, a look at Stardew Valley. If you like this video, please click like and subscribe to our YouTube page, and go to coopcritics.com for more, and we will talk to you again soon.
Uh-oh. Here we go.
Oh, God.
We're in a
God,
fight.
I didn't know.
We're in a big old fight. Look at his tail.
Starting. I did not know it was starting.
It's happening. It's happening right now.
It was starting.
It's starting.
That thing hit me with its tail, and I was literally like a football field away.